There's been a painful ending. You've been through it, but you don't give up. You still see the synchronicities. You're learning from it. Sweet souls, I see it. And then you level up. You level up into that King of Wands. This is... Hey there, sweet souls. How are you? It's your first reader here. Nice to see you again. Welcome in and welcome back to the 100 Acre Woods, where I read cards out here. So let's read some cards for you. We are going to start off with, these are your dailies. So we're going to start off with your Oracle deck and get messages from your angels, their thoughts, feelings, and advice for you. And then we're going to take a look at what you think, feel, and how you're going to move forward with their advice. First card out. This is what they think. You need to surrender, to allow, to soften, to give permission, to trust, to open yourself up. It's a difficult thing to do. It really is, to surrender, to trust. Because with all the lies that have been not only told, but now revealed and are still going to be revealed, it's difficult to trust. What can you trust? What is real and simulated? What is, human versus AI? There's a lot. How do you surrender? That's what they want. That's what they see. That's what they think. What do they feel for you? Synchronicities. What are the signs and meaningful coincidences that surround you right now? What do you need to pay attention to, sweet souls? You need to pay attention to their messages, and those are through the synchronicities. And then their advice for you: to compromise, to negotiate, to reach a mutual agreement, to figure out a solution for everyone involved. This is wise. This is setting, through compromise, setting boundaries, and then maintaining or sticking with those boundaries. And sometimes I think when to soften, people might assume to allow and to soften is to be submissive. And that's not the case when their guidance is to set those boundaries, to negotiate, to reach a mutual agreement, to figure out a solution for everyone involved. That's wise. Now, what do you think of their guidance? Community, society, and environment. This could have to do with your community. This, and then sort of expanding out into society, past your intimate community into society, and then environment, focus areas. That's what you think of the compromise. What do you feel? Align, to connect deeply, to return to proper course, to live in your truth. And then moving forward with this advice of compromise, to release, to let go, to say goodbye, to set free, to leave, to move on, and to move forward. Wow. Bottom of the deck. And that which you might not see, it takes forgiveness, it does, to neutralize guilt, to make peace, to practice compassion, to let go, to set yourself free. Today's read is about surrendering and letting go, to be able to move forward, to release, to see that the signs that your angel team, to see the synchronicities, not to doubt them, not to dismiss them, but to really see the power in them, in those synchronicities. And then with that, to realign, as we see here in the heart space. Surrender. Your angel's thoughts is that you need to surrender, to allow, to soften, to give permission. That's also something else. You need to give them permission to help you, to, I don't want to say intervene, because they really don't like to intervene, but if you ask for their help, they will. First card out, 9 of Cups. It's almost like I'm hearing surrender to your dreams, to trust that they will materialize. And the Ten of Swords. It almost feels like this is surrendering to an ending. Like you might have been fighting the ending. For some of you, you might not have wanted something to end. And do you see that sun? The sun is in the background, and it's like you can't see it yet. You haven't, it's like you haven't let go. You haven't released. You haven't forgiven. You haven't realigned after this Ten of Swords painful ending. And it's like when you surrender to something that has ended, maybe it's ended long ago, and you still hold on, you still think about it, it still bothers you, it still feels unjust. That when you surrender, when you allow, soften, this is when your wish fulfillment will be seen. It's there, but you can't see it because your mind is riddled with these thoughts. It could be with every time someone, when you made a compromise and they didn't, when you set a boundary and they overstepped. It was like being stabbed in the back every single time. Synchronicities. Your angels really want you to see their signs, seeing the meaning in the synchronicities that surround you. Yeah, they see that you have this Ten of Swords has really sent you into this energy of wounded warrior with the Nine of Wands. And that Nine of Wands, and I'm using the old 2023 Scorpio deck. I don't know why I pulled it from the shelf, and I haven't read with it for a long time, and I absolutely love this deck. I had forgotten just, it's the Lazy Crow deck. I had forgotten just how powerful this deck is. Like, I absolutely love it, because in this Nine of Wands, I mean, this guy has been through it. He's missing an eye, he's missing a leg. I mean, this guy has been through battle. Your angels see this, feel this for you, feel your pain. They do. And they want you to learn from it with the Page of Coins. They want you to learn from it. Okay. And it's through these synchronicities, through these messages, that they see you, they feel that you're doing this. Beautiful. Compromise. Again, if you have problems with boundaries, setting or and holding boundaries, I know all about this. It's difficult. Clarified by, wow, the King of Wands. It's like, and I see it here, there's been a painful ending. You've been through it, but you don't give up. You still see the synchronicities. You're learning from it. Sweet souls, I see it. And then you level up. You level up into that King of Wands. This is your courage. This is your confidence. This is you being able to set boundaries and keep boundaries, to compromise, to reach compromises with others without feeling like you have to surrender to them. Okay. And the World card. This has come to an end, and I feel that this cycle has come to an end. And your confidence is what you're taking away from it. You have been through it. You still have that wand, that Nine of Wands, that wounded warrior. He's holding, he's not giving up. This is beautiful energy. This is accomplishment. This is, and it's interesting. It's through surrender. It's through surrender that you gain your confidence. And that almost seems backwards. Community, society, environment. This is what you think of these compromises. It's almost like you already see that through community, through society, a cycle is coming to an end. The world as we know it is coming to an end. And it's clarified by the 5 of Cups. Now, do you see, he's really angry at these 3 cups. This could mean for some of you a 3-party. You were put into a 3-party, you didn't even know it, and you have either friends, you have a new relationship, you're still focusing in on that painful ending, on that 10 of Swords. You're still focusing in on those that stabbed you in the back. And yet I see that 2 of Cups. This could be really good friendships. This is reciprocal, like a 2 of Cups relationship, whether it be a friendship, platonic, or a romantic relationship, a family relationship. This is someone who gives to you unconditionally, back and forth. It's reciprocal. And so clarifying the community, you could be helping those get over painful endings, job losses, losing their homes, their family losses, relationships, and you're helping those in your community set boundaries, hold those boundaries, get their confidence back, end those cycles. And the Moon. And it's almost like you don't even know that you do it. You're not even aware that you're helping those in your community. That you're helping those if you're online and you can reach further than the community you live in. If you are reaching those from other countries, from other cultures, you're reaching a part of society, and you might not even be aware of it with the Moon card here. It's like I want to tell you, sweet souls, to turn around and see what you're doing for others, helping them get their confidence back. King of Wands. After they've been through battle, 9 of Wands. And to help them learn with the Page of Pentacles how to release, how to realign. Align. Yeah, look at this. High Priestess. I think the High Priestess is going right underneath that Moon card. For some of you, you don't even know what you do for others, how you make them feel, how you give them support with just kindness. And the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. This is taking the high road for me. This is defending what you know to be true with the High Priestess. You might be someone who doesn't really say much, but who knows how to align, how to help others align, and how to release. And that's what you're doing moving forward. To let go, to say goodbye, to set free, to leave, to move on, and to move forward. And there's that 3 of Cups. Do you see this? You could be saying bye to a community. Do you see how this character is so upset with this 3 of Cups? Stomping right on it. And there's that 3 of Cups. You could be saying goodbye to a community, to a friend group, to family members that you've had to be on the defense. And you're releasing it. And do you see that crescent moon? Which the High Priestess, and it's almost like the High Priestess knew this whole time. You just have to release these people, but being patient with the process. So it's not, I don't want to say a fake, but a fake release. Like, oh yeah, I've forgiven. that which you might not see. Oh yeah, I've released the people that have stabbed me in the back, that have hurt me, those friend groups, the co-workers, the family members. I've released them, but you haven't until you have, like really, fully and completely. And so it's almost like it's taken you time to really align with your higher self, with the high priestess here. And the whole time you are still defending against, and it feels like gaslighting. It feels like, well, we didn't mean to hurt you. We didn't mean to do that. We didn't mean to. When really they did. It's releasing those that do not have integrity. It just feels like those without integrity that you've made compromises to, that you have bent over backwards for, that you have done things out of your way, gone out of your way for them just to turn around and stab you in the back again. Release. Last card out. Yep, they want to communicate, and it's you that's going, no, 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 no. And do you notice that this is a king? This is a king, so it brings me back to this King of Wands, and you now know your worth. You now know your abilities, your confidence, your fairness. This, and you're releasing it so that you can move forward, so that you can forgive. Bottom of the deck, and that which you might not see. And clarifying forgive is the Seven of Cups. Once you forgive those that have hurt you, Ten of Swords, that have put you through it, Nine of Wands, that when you see that there is no compromise, the boundaries are up, the cycle has come to an end, your confidence is being reignited, and you're releasing those that really do not align with you. That's when all the options that you've been dreaming of will start appearing. So let's get some angel numbers on this. 7, 1, and 1, 7. Oh, I've left my book over here. Oh. Most awkward. All right, 7, 1. Let's get some angel numbers and we'll get you out of here. 7, 1, right there. You're being invited to be clear about what you want instead of focusing on what you don't want. That's what this 5 of Cups is all about. It is being clear about what you want instead of focusing in on what you don't want. Yes. Write down your intentions and allow God in to help. That's some wise advice right there. And 1, 7. As one door closes, another door opens. And that's what this 7 of Cups is about. All the doors are going to open up. Oh, and underneath that, you see here, that's the Page of Cups, which is my forgiveness card. Oh, that's true. Angels are with you to help you direct your thoughts in a positive way. And that's what I see for you, sweet souls. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.